Começando a franchise padrão no item 21. Já fiz o treinamento aqui para dar o palio no jogador. Eu queria começar falando do jogo. Bem mais fluido que o 20. Adicionaram novos moves na linha defensiva. Realmente a linha defensiva agora tem utilidade, tem um controle mais específico do que tem que fazer, um spin, dá ali um leque de possibilidades muito maiores, inclusive juntar um movimento no outro, um fake com um bull rush, fica muito legal. Eu ainda não sou muito bom nesse sistema novo, mas é algo que com certeza eu vou pegar durante o tempo. Aqui é aquela conversa normal do franchise, né? Padrão sempre, né? O cara veterano vai falar sobre o ataque, o potencial dos jogadores, etc. E outra coisa sobre os novos moves, eles não são infinitos, né? Apesar de são 5 ou 6 moves, alguns jogadores têm alguns especiais. E tem uma barrinha em cima do jogador.
You have great browse available players to improve your team.
Pode fazer, então não tem mais aquele speed, aquela saída perfeita que tu pode dar com o jogador de linha defensiva. Que tu apertava R2 para dar um boost, né? Não tem mais isso. Agora, já que o R2 faz parte de um dos movimentos que tu pode fazer. Cara, eu acho que é isso. O jogo está muito mais balanceado, os linebackers estão muito mais lentos. Agora adicionaram uma qualidade nova nos jogadores, que seria mudança de direção. Como um jogador muito propício para mostrar isso. Que basicamente é algo que evita... Cadê aqui? Enfim, tem um status novo dentro do jogo, que é a mudança de direção. Que basicamente um jogador com mudança de direção alta vai conseguir trocar rapidamente, continuar mantendo a velocidade que tem. O jogador com essa habilidade baixa, digamos assim, vai ter uma dificuldade maior. Serve para linebackers, para safeties. Até ele também tem, mas eu não vejo muita diferença. Seria tipo o tempo de resposta que já tem no FIFA, no PES, é algo que o jogador para e ele vai para outra direção. Safeties, corners vão ter mais alto essa habilidade, enquanto que linebackers normalmente são mais lentos nessa mudança de direção. O que mais eu tenho a dizer sobre o jogo? Está muito mais fluido. Agora os quarterbacks lançam mesmo levando pancada. Às vezes é melhor levar o sec do que lançar, porque essa bola sai virada sei lá, pode ir para qualquer lado. Eu já vi que ela não sai girando num spin perfeito, que é um detalhe muito legal. E, cara, por enquanto, sobre o jogo, eu creio que seja isso só pra falar. Eu vou lembrando e vou falando também. Hoje é dia 30, às 6 horas, quando eu tô gravando esse vídeo. Fiquei sabendo hoje de manhã que os Vikings trocaram pelo Ngakwe. É uma notícia que deixa qualquer torcedor dos Giants pé da vida, porque eu sinto hoje falta num grande nome no pass rusher nos Giants. Temos o Leonard Williams, mas eu prefiro o BJ Hill para jogar no interior da linha defensiva. O Tomlinson e o Lawrence, mas não são jogadores de características de pass rusher. O principal pass rusher hoje continua sendo o Golden, mesmo que os Giants não tenham tido tanta vontade assim para renovar com ele. Então eu vou tentar fazer algumas trocas. Caraca, ficou bem parecido mesmo. Dentro do jogo, tentar trazer alguém. Eu tô pensando seriamente em trazer... Eu estava pensando em trazer o Jefferson para jogar de safety, mas neste save, no último save oficial da EA, o McKinney não está machucado. Então eu irei pensar se irei utilizar.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your life.
Como vocês podem ver, está muito parecido, né? Realmente. Legal. Eu acho que tem que ir estranho. Primeira vez que eu vi ele estava aparecendo. Enfim. Isso não vem ao caso agora. De certeza mesmo só o Andrew Baker, que eu não vou utilizar. porque enquanto não ter certeza disso, e eu duvido que ele jogue essa temporada, eu não irei usar o Granholm Holmes. Eu provavelmente vou usar o Holmes como Nick e o Valentine como CB2. Gosto muito desse cara, fez uma baita pré-temporada no passado, teve pouca chance. Mas isso, deve que eu vou arrumando conforme o jogo vai indo. Não gostei desses linebackers do Giants. Eu vou dar uma olhada no free agent, se eu acho alguém. Por enquanto eu não penso em trazer. Dá pra vir aqui e catar os melhores caras de todos os times, né? Trazer o Harrison, trazer o Ryan. Mas, no entanto, eu não penso em trazer esses caras por enquanto. Talvez um pass rusher. Cara que não vai jogar muito tempo para nós. Eu queria trazer o Gordon, mesmo que ele tivesse machucado. Eu acho que ele tá machucado. Não lembro que lesão ele tem, mas eu acho que essa temporada ele não joga. Vou dar uma esperada pra ver se o Noah também gosta, também tá machucado. Vou voltar ali pelo meio da temporada. Não, nem isso, bem no final. Então, por enquanto eu não faço a menor ideia do que eu vou fazer. Tentar umas trocas, alguma coisa assim. Tentar trazer possivelmente um linebacker. Tentar trocar algum jogador que eu particularmente não goste. Essa linha ofensiva tá bem... sem o que dizer, honestamente. Alguns jogadores estão com o over muito alto, ao meu ver, tipo... realmente, o Solder continua com 70 de over, não perde over, continua jogando mal igual somente ele consegue, mas não decai, não sei o que acontece. Aqui temos uma dúvida cruel. Talvez eu troque o Leonard e passe o BJ Hill para jogar como defensive tackle, para ser o reserva do Mac. Ou o McIntosh ainda tá aqui. Eu tenho que trocar um dos dois. O Leonard é mais versátil, né? Mas eu não sei o que eu vou fazer ainda. Quero jogar esse primeiro jogo de pré-temporada. Não sei se inteiro, Cambral. O grupo de linebacker dos Giants hoje tem um potencial para daqui 1-2 anos. O de corners também. Temos 3 caras aqui que eu acredito muito. O Graham Halley eu não... joga bem de níquel, somente níquel. Não teve muitas oportunidades na ilha ali nos cantos, jogando de corner mesmo. O Valentine jogou muito bem quando entrou. O Ronald Holmes tem um potencial legal, mesmo que seja teoricamente baixo para a posição. Só resta esperar, né? Que vem durante a temporada. Alguns jogadores já disponíveis para troca. Esses jogadores geralmente são relativamente fáceis de conseguir. Eu não... fora os Zay Jones, eu não tenho interesse em maioria deles. Talvez um Tyrande para jogar. Para realmente Tyrande de bloqueio. Porque no Madden o Evan Engram não bloqueia. Eu gosto desse cara, era center na Georgia. Excelente center. Aqui tem uns jogadores. Cara, tem uns pass rushers legais aqui. O Qual Forte, mas ele custa bastante. A roubaria mais de interior. Eu vou dando uma olhada aqui, qualquer coisa. Por enquanto eu acho que eu não vou fazer troca nenhuma. Eu vou... essa parte de fala eu vou deixar o vídeo por aqui. Já fiz o treinamento, como já disse, eu acho. O que mais eu posso mostrar? Cara, por enquanto é isso. Eu vou jogar o primeiro jogo da pré-temporada. E no próximo vídeo a gente fala mais sobre o jogo.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
we'll see Sam Darnold and the New York Jets taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with that other team here in the metropolitan area, the New York Giants. In your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting out pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
A little bit of broken record time, partner, because we know that this young man, Daniel Jones, was a surprise pick at number 6 overall. But I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year. A lot of trial by fire. Needs to protect the football better while in the pocket, but when he's at his best, he can throw it and run it, and he's an ascending quarterback. 24 touchdown passes as a rookie.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And they'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Saquon Barkley, the ball.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 4. And it's
Operating from the gun. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
we can't have that.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Giants.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead.
On for the extra point.
Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready for their first possession, and they are led by the 23-year-old from USC in his 3rd year now, quarterback Sam Darnold.
Year 3 now of Sam Darnold being the starting quarterback with the New York Jets, and as you might expect, some ups and downs along the way. That's what happens with young quarterbacks. Last year, 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, had to play through some sickness and injury, but the Jets really believe in this guy and showed it by upgrading their offensive line in order to get him more protection moving forward.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
McKinney on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and
Darnold on 3rd down. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Bell. And the The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Third and 9.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Makes the score Giants 7. Jets.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. Did you trade 6s for 3s? Things are going to work out in your favor.
On second down, here's Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And the Giants first down.
From the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
To the 48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Brought down by 8.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Giants.
On first down, Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 37.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now left side on the swing pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Pass complete to Saquon Barkley.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Lewis.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Operating from the gun. Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First down.
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Hopefully he'll try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
45-yard line.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. Herndon's got it complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flacco's throw there complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios there to make the grab. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That'll go as a loss of 5. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. They run. This is Lewis. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 19-yard line.
Now McCoy, his first throw since coming in. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35.
Complete.
It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 46 yards.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st down, Giants.
They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
25-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now McCoy eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
New York set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Flacco and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 4th-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run it with Balaj. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Third down, Flacco from the gun. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here's Lewis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. McCoy. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. To try again after the sack. McCoy steps away to his left. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Dion Lewis, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throw complete to Herndon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Flacco from the gun. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Marr is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. 28. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, tonight.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So out now come the Jets. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Ballage. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by B.J.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 3.
From the gun, Flacco. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Ballage. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating out of the gun, Flacco able to connect with Mims. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Denzel Mims. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle made by...
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And able to connect with Barrios. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Flacco. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Flacco looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. B.J. Hill just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Off the play fake. McCoy sliding it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Patrick Owasor coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCoy. And this throw will be intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Julian Love.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's complete, right around the 8. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Good. Makes the score Giants 28. Jets.
It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Lewis, the giant ball.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. They run with Lewis out of the gun, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So first and 10 now from the 30. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Now Lewis here on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. They try again with Lewis. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Here's McCoy. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Flacco and the Jets now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Flacco. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jets' 47-yard line.
Again, it's Lewis. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 38. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Lar on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here's Lewis. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11. Kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, it's Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
It's a gain of
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
New York.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, Got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. They'll look to throw. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Setting to throw, Flacco. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Flacco's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Pressure mounting, Flacco. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff, because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for 2. They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they've got to cover well and make sure they don't get into range and put one through the posts.
35-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Back to throw. Got a man and he hits it in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. They'll run on 1st down. Lewis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play, has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. It's just a preseason game, but this is for the win. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. It's just a preseason game, but this is for the win. And the kick is good. Graham Gano connects as time expires. And the Giants win the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.